beautiful, beautiful, beautiful afternoon here in northern Florida. This kick will go into the end zone, will not be returned by Jalen Richard from the 25-yard line as we get it underway. This is DeAndre Washington, and Washington picking his way through the left side across the 30 to about the 31-yard line. Washington the lone back behind Carr. Washington once again, and he'll lose yardage this time, hit behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of about 2. Telvin Smith. Jaguars drop back into the secondary. Carr pulls on, now throws, sideline, incomplete. Overthrew his intended receiver, Michael Crabtree.
Good timing on their switch up there by the Jaguars defense.
Marquette King punts it away to Rashad Green. And Green, this is returnable from about the 13-yard line. Across the 20, out to about the 22. T.J. Yeldon, the only back behind Blake Bortles on first down. And Bortles, short drop, pulls it down, now throws, and that is tipped and incomplete. This is Yeldon. And not much there as he moves it out to about the 23.5-yard line on the Oakland defense. Drive touchdowns the last 19 games, in fact. This is 3rd and 8. Bortles with time. Lots of time, and over the middle, and he threw it behind his intended receiver at the 40-yard line, and that was Allen Robinson, ending at his own 26-yard line. Norton booms it out of there. And this is Richard from the 19. Not much room as he works his way back up to close to the 30-yard line. Latavius Murray makes his first appearance of the day in the backfield. Carr rolls, throws. Behind him, but making the catch is Michael Rivera, the tight end, and we have a penalty marker down.
Offside. Defense, number 56, lined up in the neutral zone. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is first down.
Dante Fowler guilty of the penalty. In the zone. Carr, this sideline, and that misses connections with Crabtree. It's the quarterback in you.
That's right. It gets under your skin a little bit.
Carr, with time, flips it out. That's complete to Seth Roberts, and Roberts tackled at about the 46-yard line. That's not enough. 3rd and 7.
See all the late movement by the Jaguars? We showed it earlier, but they're doing it once again, trying to shuffle guys around and cause some confusion.
On the blitz, Carr on the run, and he makes the connection to Michael Crabtree. 11 yards and a first down at the Jacksonville 43, and we have movement up front and flags all over the field.
Neutral zone infraction, number 99, defense. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
The penalty is on Senderick Marks of the Jaguars.
In terms of understanding and learning this game.
The fake to Latavius Murray. Carr gonna lob it, has his man open, and he's got him inside the 15-yard line. That's Seth Roberts.
On that play fake.
From the 12, Murray pulls his way inside the 10 to about the 7. Oakland, one of the best red zone teams in the NFL. Carr with time and throws it away. 3rd and 5. Carr. End zone. Incomplete. 6-yard field goal attempt upcoming from Sebastian Janikowski. 17th season in the National Football League, and Janikowski, tried and true, 3-0.
The leaves changing in the fall, that kind of stuff.
I don't. Get me closer to the hurricane.
That's right.
Marquise Lee on the run at the 2. Back to the 20, across the 30, and out to about the 33-yard line.
Better job of that as this season progresses. They've done a good job the last 2 weeks, which are both wins.
This is Chris Ivory making his first appearance of the day, and he tries to spin for some yardage and may have gotten one at the most. Bortles to throw on 2nd and 9, has time, crossing pattern as penalty markers fly. This is Marquise Lee, and Lee out close to the 43-yard line, but let's check the penalty.
Holding, number 53 defense. That 5-yard penalty to be enforced results in an automatic first down.
So this is Ivory. And Ivory out to the 44. Is there a loose ball? Raiders are pointing the other way.
Here's the fumble that just took place with Chris Ivory. See, the ball clearly comes out before the knees come down. Ivory was able to bring it back in.
2nd and 4. Give it once again, this time to TJ Yeldon. And Yeldon brought to a stop just as he crossed the 45-yard line. First in the league on 3rd down, converting 3rd down situations. Bortles with time, with lots of time. On the move, gonna run for it, and gets the first down, and then some, out of bounds at about the 38 or 37-yard line.
See, he's trying to pick up Marcus Lee underneath for the first down, and
now we have a late flag in the middle of the field.
5-yard penalty to be added to the end of the run, automatic first down.
So Jeff Triplett calls a hole on the Raiders' defense. 17-yard run by Bortles, and the other 5 for the hole. Yeldon in the backfield, Bortles to throw. Time again, and overthrows his intended receiver. But you know he didn't mean it.
Right.
He really didn't mean it. On 2nd and 10. Running to the near side is Bortles, and Bortles out of bounds close to the 20. Let's see if he has enough for the first down. 2 for 28 running the football so far. From the shotgun. Running out of time. Hit from behind. Is that a loose football?
his arm was coming forward. Jeff Triplett comes in and calls it an incomplete pass.
Bortles, the running back, is doing much better than Bortles, the passer. He's 0 for 4 throwing. There's a completion, but this isn't going to go anywhere to Rashad Green.
Got to know a lot of those guys during the draft process, the combine process. Big third down here for the Jaguars.
With time, throwing for the corner of the end zone, up in the air, and intercepted by David Amerson. His second of the season. Since he came into the league, that's the most in the NFL during that period of time. Derek Carr, with time, throwing far side of the field. That is complete to Crabtree, and Crabtree out to about the 22nd and 7. And this is Latavius Murray. Stood up at the 25-yard line by Paul Posluszny in his 10th season.
Heck of a win by Penn State.
Yeah, upsetting Ohio State last night. 3rd and 4. That pass is complete and enough for the first down across the 30. And once again, it is Michael Crabtree. That's it. Latavius Murray. And he nudges across the 35 to the 36. 2nd and 5. That's a fucking flip! Meanwhile, Murray, left side, penalty markers fly, and his forward progress will be about 39.
Offside, 56, defense, lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty, still second down.
Speed, they talked about his speed, but it's his arms and his reach that he's able to make a lot of his plays.
Carr gives it off to Murray, and Murray close to the 44-yard line. Carr stepping up, throws, complete. Coming to the near side of the field is Amari Cooper, and he's knocked out of bounds.
Crabtree one-on-one down here at the bottom of the screen on Amukamara.
Carr looks this way, throws, and off the fingertips of Crabtree. End-over-end line drive kick, and off the hands of Green, covered down inside the 20-yard line. It looks like Oakland may have it. Yeah, they do.
Really what's been going on between these two teams, if you look at them on paper, what's the biggest difference between a 4-2 team and a 2-3 team? And right now the Raiders are +5. After this fumble recovery, it makes them +6 on the season in turnover ratio, and it makes the Jaguars -5.
Carr with time, over the middle and complete. On 2nd and 10. Carr going to give it to Olawale. And Olawale inside the 15 to the 14-yard line, and that'll bring us to the end. Latavius Murray in the backfield alongside Derek Carr. And Carr to throw. End zone. Incomplete. Intended for Seth Roberts. The man is a machine, isn't he? And has been for a long time.
He's more accustomed to kicking it through the end zone.
Oh, he's going to keep this one low and bounce it, and it's taken at about the 7-yard line. Brought back to the 15 and out of bounds at about the 20 by Aurelius Ben, the wide receiver.
On the kicking team, number 56, Jacksonville is elected to re-kick with the 5-yard penalty.
Well, and you have to think right now, Jacksonville feels pretty good. They're -2 in turnover ratio, and they're only down 6.
And he still drives this one into the end zone, and it's not going to come out. Start out by spreading the field, 5 wide receivers. Good protection, going deep. Little hand fighting as penalty markers fly. Pass intended for Allen Robinson, and Amerson was covering.
See that right arm of Amerson reaching out and hooking that left arm of Robinson. Pretty easy call for the officials.
On the play prior to the pass. Holding, number 29 defense. That penalty's declined. Pass interference, number 29 defense. That penalty is accepted. The ball will be placed in the spot of the foul. First down.
Go ahead and grab him and prevent that from happening.
All right, from midfield. Ivory. Ivory, this side. 30, 20, and knocked out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal. Reggie Nelson pushed him out.
They're going to... Defensively, they have a lot of good plays. The problem is the big plays. He said, we played solid all year. It's just a play here or there that gives up the big play. And prior to that play, prior to these last 2 plays, the defense had been playing outstanding. Jaguars only 41 yards in the first quarter. Now, all of a sudden, they've moved the whole field in 2 plays.
To a 42-yard game. First and goal. Ivory again. And looks like Ivory's going to lose a yard on this play back to the 9. Bortles again spreads the field. And a lob it to the end zone. It is incomplete. And he'll throw it here on the quick slant. Forward progress be marked at about the 5, but that's it. Allen Robinson with the catch, and that'll bring the field goal unit. Managed. Jason Myers with a 23-yard field goal, and Jacksonville is on the board. And see what Richard does with this one. He will not bring it out, and they will start from the 25-yard line.
The negative talk with Derek Carr. He's having such a productive season this year and, of course, last year.
Here comes the end around, and this is Johnny Holton, and Holton with blockers in front of him and lots of running room. Across midfield and into Jacksonville territory for a first down, shoved out of bounds by Jonathan Cyprien.
This is just going to be a fear. You're going to peel back around and come around on it. Just the play fake here. You want to get the defense flowing. That's what the Raiders do. They do the play fake out to the left, and they flip it around. Got a couple blockers out in front.
Very quickly now, the Raiders in Jacksonville territory. This is DeAndre Washington, and Washington ducks inside the 45, fights his way to about the 41. Lackadaisical approach to the game that the Colts have shown so far this season.
Yeah, you're just waiting for him to unload. He's struggled so far this year, but looks like they're dialed in today.
Latavius Murray breaking through on the right side and down close to the 30-yard line. Washington and Olawale. Carr to throw. Short one. Dodging a tackler is DeAndre Washington, and Washington to about the 26-yard line. I mean, offensive line, and sometimes sacrifices the other positions in order to keep that there. Washington. And Washington stood up at the 25. 3rd and 4. Olawale looking for running room and finding it, dipping inside the 20 to the 18-yard line, and that'll be a first down for the Raiders. Washington is out. Latavius Murray onto the field, and that's Murray switching sides next to Derek Carr, who will give it to Murray. And Murray, left side, inside the 15 to about the 12. Latavius Murray bouncing off of tacklers, trying to turn it upfield and get as far as maybe the 11th.
Watch up here, you got one-on-one at the top of your screen.
He's going to throw that way, and he's got his completion to Crabtree. Crabtree for a first down to the 5. Wale, the only back behind him. And he'll get the handoff to about the 3. Murray looking for the end zone. Got it for the touchdown.
They like running behind that left side, and once again, that's where they attack. Murray able to extend, get it into the end zone, and I was actually looked up as soon as they scored. I checked out their sideline because
like clockwork. There's that scoring drive. The Raiders put the first touchdown of the day on the board. This one into the end zone will not be returned by Marquise Lee, and they'll start from the 25-yard line. Bortles still with the ball, now pulls it down and got to get rid of it and threw it away.
size matchup, just missing the throw.
And an Oakland Raider defense, as you see T.J. Yeldon looking for running room and getting himself a first down and then some out of bounds.
Good players on that side. It's just a matter of all coming together, and so far today they have been.
Bortles with time, has a man open and underthrew it, and it bounced off the defender, incomplete. Mercedes Lewis, the intended receiver, and 2nd and 10. Bortles to the sideline, that is complete, and out of bounds across the 45 is Julius Thomas. Tolerate that. 3rd and 3. Bortles over the middle, has his man, first down yardage and more for Marquise Lee. Lee to the 30, to the 20, and down close to the 15-yard line.
Up on the right, and he's coming across. He's got DJ Hayden in coverage, and Hayden falls down.
3:40 to play, and 2 timeouts. This is Yeldon. Yeldon for 2. Bortles going to go to this side of the field, and that's complete to Thomas, the tight end. Bortles spins out of trouble. Penalty marker down in the backfield. Bortles on the run, diving for first down yardage, and he appears to have it, but let's check the flag.
Holding, number 77, offense. 10-yard penalty, repeat, 3rd down.
On 3rd and 14. Bortles under pressure, escapes, looking, throwing for the end zone, jump ball. He was good from 23, and he's good from 37. This is Jalen Richard. He will not run this one back, and the touchback will start the Oakland Raiders at their own 25-yard line. 1:49 to play.
You live down the road, so you know that, right?
Carr pulls it down, rolls, and throws to the sideline, and that's complete and out of bounds at about the 30.
Because the ability of Jalen Ramsey to shut him down.
That pass over the middle, and that's complete to Latavius Murray, and Murray has the first down out to about the 37. Just 1 catch for 4 yards today. Crabtree 5 catches for 32. And that pass over the middle, bobbled and dropped incomplete. I'm just glad you don't scream.
Right. I almost did that time.
On 2nd and 10, plenty of time for Carr, and he throws. That's complete. And across the 40 to the 42 is Latavius Murray. He needs the 47 for a first down. Raiders with 1 timeout.
Soft coverage on the outside.
Carr going to go deep. Inside the 10-yard line to Crabtree.
He has the ball in his hands. It'll be interesting to see if it makes contact with the ground. Comes down, he's bobbling a little bit. Nope, he secured it against his body. You see it move a little bit as he rolled over.
Oakland is out of timeouts. Carr going to throw for it. Looks right, throws left. It is caught, but out of bounds.
Has the ability to catch it there, puts it high, gets the 1 foot, not able to get the 2nd foot down. That was taking place, it came to the backside.
Carr going to run it right up the middle and now throw back of the end zone overthrew Amari Cooper. And a flag is down in the back of the end zone.
Cyprian with the
There's
bump.
no foul for defensive holding as the ball has already been thrown to another receiver.
That's Jonathan Cyprian.
You see Cyprian have
Carr throwing, quick slant, touchdown, Michael Crabtree. With the kind of first half he has had, that's only fitting.
After the score, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 15 of the offense, throat slash. That 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
Crabtree now 7 catches, 90 yards, and a touchdown. Here just stems him to the outside, gets across his face.
Janikowski's extra point is good, and with 11 seconds to play in the first half, here's the reason for the penalty, Trent.
Watch as he throws it up in the air, immediately goes with his right hand to the throat. That's what's called as a throat slash. I don't necessarily see a throat slash. I just see him with his arm up around his neck. Very subtle, but the officials were in place, and that's the call they made.
Marquise Lee from inside his own 10-yard line and gets cut down as he crosses the 25-yard line.
See a throat slash. I saw him after he flipped the ball up in the air. Yes, his hand came near his throat. I didn't necessarily see a slash, but that's what they called. And you're right, Greg. It counts against him as that 2 unsportsmanlike ejection. To get anything going down the field or underneath, you can see they've been able to establish somewhat of a run game, but they haven't been able to carry that over and get some complementary offense with the pass game.
Marquise Lee with the opening kickoff, and is still on his feet across the 30, across to the 35-yard line. Bortles trying to find something to jumpstart this offense. On the roll, he looks, he throws, and he's got his man. And that is out of bounds at about the 44, 43-yard line.
Tempo offense had some success with it toward the end of the first half, so they want to stick with it.
Quick sideline pass is complete to Marquise Lee.
To be sensitive to that, and rightfully so. But Crabtree has to be careful moving forward.
Quick pass to the near side, and that's Alan Hearns, and Hearns comes out of bounds.
This up-tempo offense getting Bortles into some rhythm here.
And this is Chris Ivory, and that will go for little or nothing, maybe a yard. It'll
do nothing but come off the edge, but he's required in this defense to drop back in coverage sometimes, and so far today they've been able to take care of it.
Bortles running straight ahead and close to the 25-yard line. A throw and a little too hard and through the arms of Chris Ivory.
Reception, no touchdowns, 2 field goals.
Myers from 44 yards out, and it is good. And this one will not be returnable. It's out of the end zone, and we go down to Jamie from the 25-yard line. Carr flips it out to the near side. And across the 30 to the 31 is Amari Cooper. And this is Latavius Murray, and Murray with running room. It looks to be enough for the first down as he crosses the 35. First down for the Raiders from their own 36, and Carr to throw. Carr to run. And out of bounds at the 40.
Nice luxury for the Raiders.
On second down, this is Murray. And nothing doing there for Murray as he's brought down short of the 40-yard line.
Oh, he's over in the right slot here, but watch Walford on the outside. Big cushion here with Cyprian.
Carr throwing, incomplete, coming up short.
Push the ball up the field, extend it, try and get the first down, but Fowler put the pressure and forced an inaccurate throw.
Rashad Green drifting back inside his 5 and is going to field it and run it back, but not very far. To about the 6-yard line. Johnny Holton with the special teams play. with T.J. Yeldon behind him. Yeldon, the play fake to him, and the pass across the 20-yard line in and out of the arms of his intended receiver, Allen Robinson.
When they've gone to this up tempo, not necessarily a 2-minute tempo, but a no huddle tempo.
Quick pass to Marquise Lee on the near side. That's not going to get much at all. Bortles looking to make something happen here on third down. Has time. Now going to run it out of there, but pulled down from behind. And we have a marker down in the backfield.
Holding, number 89 offense. That penalty's declined. Fourth down.
Holding penalty is on the tight end, Mercedes Lewis, as Nortman gets set to kick it out of his end zone. And Richard from his own 36. And a great open field tackle. 33 DeAndre Washington in the backfield. Play fake to him. Carr looking, pulls it down, throws shorter and incomplete. Off the hands of Seth Roberts. Will not return today with that Achilles injury that Jamie reported. 2nd and 10. Carr on the keeper. And out of bounds.
The Raiders 6 of 11 on third down, so they've had some success on third down.
Carr over the middle and grabbed at midfield by Amari Cooper.
Flag in the backfield.
Holding, number 70 offense. 10-yard penalty, repeat third down.
That's on the left guard, Kelechi Osemele. 3rd and 19 now. Quick pass to the outside, overthrew Seth Roberts. He's inside his own 15. Penalty marker down before the snap. And this looks like it'll go against Oakland.
False start, number 91 offense. 5-yard penalty, it's still fourth down.
70 yards worth of penalties against the Raiders so far this afternoon. King gets it away. This is Green. We have a penalty marker down as Green looks to shake tacklers. And looks like he'll make it as far as about the 23-yard line.
During the kick, holding, number 12 of the receiving team, half the distance to the goal, first down.
Last two Jacksonville drives have begun at their own 7 and their own 6-yard line. T.J. Yeldon. Not much.
But it's a lot of fun.
Bortles far side of the field and out of bounds is T.J. Yeldon. Meanwhile, boy, do they need a first down. Here comes the blitz. And he goes down at the 5. And that is Khalil Mack.
It's about him a lot, but coming off the side there.
Pretty short. From the 48-yard line, Richard navigates his way inside the 40 to the Jacksonville 37.
Jaguars side of the field.
4:45 to play in the third. And movement in the flag.
Neutral zone infraction, number 75 offense, correction defense, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
The penalty is on Jared Odrick. Carr resets. And this is Washington. And DeAndre Washington appears to have enough for a first down at the 26. All active, available, and doing well. On the end around, here's Holton. And Holton going to reverse field again, but he'll only make it as far as the 30-yard line. Telvin Smith and Paul Posluszny converging for the stop. It says long memories.
Yes.
2nd and 14. Carr, and off the fingertips of his intended receiver, DeAndre Washington. Another drop.
Long memories, that's right.
3rd and 14. Carr, quick pass to the outside. And that'll make it as far as the 26-yard line. That kick on the way, looks good, is good. So 2:28 to play in the third.
To repair the stadium they're in, the fact that they're sharing it with baseball, there's so many things going on there to try and get that rectified. It looks like, for all intents and purposes, they'll be heading to Vegas.
And Marquise Lee will let that one go through the end zone.
Beat up coming into today, but performing well today.
Chris Ivory in the backfield, but Bortles going to throw a little pump fake, pulls it down, and now has to shovel pass it to Chris Ivory. Game ender.
Oh, yes.
Gain of 3, 2nd and 7. And Yeldon across the 30. Is it something I said?
After the play is over, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 11, offense.
That's Marquise Lee.
Down will count. It will remain third. It'll still be third down after the 15-yard penalty.
Meanwhile, Bortles looking at a 3rd and 20. Quick pass over the middle, and that's grabbed by Rashad Green, but it's not going to accomplish much at all.
That taking place because the ball had been spotted. The Raiders were in the middle of a personnel change, and then the flag came in.
The Raider defense forces another 3 and out, and meanwhile, this is Richard, and Richard breaking free to the 30. And we have penalty markers down at both ends of the field.
There are 2 fouls on the play. Holding, number 32 of the return team during the return. That penalty is declined. Holding, return team number 91. That penalty happened during the kick. The foul will be administered from the end of the kick, 10 yards, first down.
So penalties on Antonio Hamilton and Shalik Calhoun.
You see that right there. There's Calhoun.
And Carr will give it to Latavius Murray, and Murray maybe a yard at most. 2nd and 10 at their own 28-yard line. The pass out here in the flat, complete to Richard, and Richard. 3rd and 10. And the Jaguars are going to have to start stopping drives over the middle. That's complete to Seth Roberts, and Roberts out of bounds, and we have a flag down in the backfield.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Roughing the passer, number 90 of the defense.
It is Malik Jackson.
I don't think that's a penalty. It's not like he took a couple steps. He took 1 step. There's usually
After
that.
the play is over, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 90. Abusive language towards an official. 15 yards, automatic first down.
Quick pass far side of the field. That's Amari Cooper, and Cooper, for not much, he advances to the 41. Carr with the give to Richard. And that one's going to be stopped at about the 40-yard line.
They're going to try and continue it here on 3rd and long.
When I said another 3rd down for the Jaguars, I meant a big defensive stop for them. Let's see if they can pull it off. Carr throwing this side of the field. It is complete. And it looks to be maybe a yard or 2 short. 54 field goals from 50 or more yards. This one from 52. On its way. Accurate as all get out. And room to spare. Well, after Sebastian Janikowski kicked the field goal, Malik Jackson continued up his personal attacks on the officials, and Jeff Triplett's going to reiterate.
On the previous play, with an unsportsmanlike conduct, number 90 of Jacksonville, his actions qualified for his disqualification.
So another unsportsmanlike conduct call on Malik Jackson, his 2nd, and by rule, he's gone for the day.
Cause the unsportsmanlike, and 2 of those types of unsportsmanlike is an automatic ejection.
Short kick, and this is Marquise Lee, and Lee brings it back to about the 13-yard line.
Been a frustrating day all the way around for Malik Jackson.
Meanwhile, Jacksonville, their last 3 drives, 3 3-and-outs. And a total of -4 yards. Bortles on the slant, and that's good out to the 25-yard line to Marquise Lee for a first down. Bortles pulls it down, now throws, and that's complete out to about the 35 to Mercedes Lewis.
The penalties that Jaguars have had more of an impact. If that's it's hard to describe, but
that one, Bortles was lucky, it fell incomplete. 2nd and 10. Bortles stepping up, going to run, and slides down as he crosses the 40. About the 42, and now a late flag comes in, and another one is in the backfield.
as soon as the quarterback starts the slide, he's giving himself up.
There are 2 fouls on the play. Holding, number 60, the offense. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Defense, those penalties by rule offset. Replay 2nd down.
So we'll replay 2nd and 10. Bortles with time and throws, and that's complete to Allen Robinson, who makes the catch, with the ball thrown just a little bit behind him.
So the Raiders have been doing a good job getting the Jaguars off the field.
Bortles, and threw it behind his intended receiver coming across the field. Spark that gives you an idea that the Jaguars could convert.
And that's probably what Gus Bradley is thinking, because Bortles had an open receiver that either would have gotten the first down or made it 4th and short, and just wasn't accurate on the throw, even though he was under pressure.
That ball returned across the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Raiders going to do everything they can, Greg. Sorry about that. Raiders going to do everything they can to just keep this clock rolling.
And they'll start with Latavius Murray. Okay. Let's see if Carr wants to keep the clock moving with another ground game shot, and he does. And that's going nowhere, buried at the 35 by Paul Posluszny. Carr got rid of it. And the tackle is made back at the 32-yard line of Latavius Murray by Telvin Smith. Rashad Green back at his own 10. And he'll be able to return this one. He'll take it at the 11. And gets nowhere. But they have taken a giant step forward today and have shackled Blake Bortles and the Jacksonville offense. That pass over the middle is complete to Allen Hurns. Bortles pulls it down, now throws, and in and out of the hands at the 45-yard line of Allen Robinson.
That's not a trend you want to continue, as you see what they've done the last couple weeks as well.
Bortles going to look this way and hit his man, Allen Hurns, for the Jacksonville Jaguars. 3rd and 3.
And that can correlate to the quarterbacks as well. It's Bortles has played better here in the second half, but
that one is complete for first down and then some across the 45. Marquise Lee has the first down as he goes down at the 46. We have a penalty marker on the offside.
Oh, that's your time. That's your time to take the shot. You know you got him offside. Go ahead and throw a jump ball down the field.
Yep, Bruce Irvin jumped on the far side, and
there are 2 fouls on the play. Offside, defense. Intentional grounding, number 5, offense. There's no receiver in the area, and he spiked the ball into the ground. Those penalties offset by rule. It'll still be first down.
You know, Blake Bortles is showing a little anger, and you got to think it's more at himself than at the officials.
Unimpeded to the quarterback, so I understand where Bortles is coming from. And
that's incomplete. Well, what happens to the free play? 2nd and 10. And that's incomplete. 3rd and 10.
Just had to throw it too early, and another incompletion.
Bortles with time. And that's complete over the middle. This is Marquise Lee, and Lee out of bounds inside the Oakland 35. You're the only one that said it's fun.
I know. I was like, man, well,
The rest of it-
that part isn't fun.
Bortles throwing to this side of the field and overthrows Alan Hearns. Bortles on 2nd and 10, steps up, gets hit, and goes down, and we get a penalty marker. Danico Autry made the tackle.
Holding, number 68, offense. 10-yard penalty. Repeat, 2nd down.
Let's throw some flags.
Everybody in the building knows it's going to be a pass, so.
False start, number 68, offense. 5-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
That's 2 in a row for Beecham. Bad statistically the Raider defense was, and that obviously isn't true.
Well, and that's why Jack Del Rio told us. He said, don't get caught up in the numbers and what's going on.
Oh, what a catch made near the 20 and still on his feet. Inside the 10-yard line is Aurelius Ben. And it'll be 1st and goal.
It's an earlier throw that Lee caught that he extended and made into a big reception, but this time Ben catching it right in traffic, not giving up the big plays. That's what has made those numbers so lopsided, he feels.
Bortles had the slant, slapped right back in his face. 2nd and goal. 11th play of a drive in which they have not run the ball. This one thrown to the end zone, and the flag is down as the catch is made by Julius Thomas, but we have a penalty marker on the far side of the field. And this one looks like it'll be against the Raiders.
I think Julius Thomas just jumped over the top.
Defense, number 91, lined up in the neutral zone. That penalty is declined. Result of the play is touchdown.
This is going to be underthrown. Smith is in position. Watch this. He reaches over the top and just yanks it away from him.
Wow.
Incredible play by Julius Thomas.
And it is good. So 4:12 to play. Jacksonville, by the way, 0 for their last 7 on onside kicks. And they're going to try it. And that ball bounces out of bounds. And a penalty marker, of course. The kickoff goes out of bounds, and it'll belong to the Raiders.
Kickoff out of bounds, kicking team. Will take the ball at the spot of the foul.
You hear the conversations going on downstairs. Let's go back and take a look at it.
Well, what the Jaguars sideline is yelling is that the Raiders tipped the ball. At the end of this, watch how Cooper swats it out of bounds.
This is Latavius Murray. And Murray is stood up at about the 47 and doesn't go down willingly here in the state of Florida. Second and 8. This is Latavius Murray again, and again, not very much there. They'll mark it down at about the 45. And a penalty mark.
False start, number 61, offense. 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
That's the center, Rodney Hudson. 3rd and 12.
The thing is, it's not on them, it's on the players.
Yeah.
They're the ones making the penalties. I mean, it's not, the officials don't want to throw 20 penalties.
This is Seth Roberts, and Roberts has nowhere to go, and he is smothered. Forward progress will be the Jacksonville 47, and pushing and shoving, and a little fighting breaks out at about the 40-yard line. A little push from behind.
After the play is over, unnecessary roughness. Number 70, offense. Correction, 72 is the unnecessary roughness. The 15-yard penalty, it'll still be 4th down, and there is no charge timeout to Jacksonville.
Poor decision on Penn's part at the wrong time of the game.
10 penalties for 100 yards for the Oakland Raiders. And Marquette King going to run with it. He's got a shot at a first down. He has a first down and out of bounds inside the 40. And another fight breaking out at about the 25-yard line. And another flag.
It looks like he's going to either get it blocked or get tackled. He runs around to the outside.
He can run.
Everybody is downfield. The two guys for Jacksonville are downfield, the two returners and the coverage guy.
After the play is over, personal foul fighting, number 20 of Jacksonville, number 16 of Oakland. Both players' actions disqualify themselves from the game.
So 16 for Oakland is Johnny Holton, the wide receiver, and 20 for Jacksonville is the rookie cornerback Jalen Ramsey.
That's a game changer.
Latavius Murray.
If he can get it done against hot New England.
And New England's on a mission. This is Latavius Murray. Almost broke free on the right side.
And at Kansas City.
Carr going to lob this one sideline, and it is caught by Amari Cooper. Miraculous. First and goal. Murray. And Murray to the 5, to the end zone. Touchdown.
Missed a couple games because of injury. 3 touchdowns rushing on the season, even though missing those couple games. 2 more rushing touchdowns again today.
On its way and perfect, and with 2:35, and there's a penalty marker down.
Offside defense, number 25. That 5-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. The point after is good.
So the 1 o'clock kickoff was 10 a.m. for 10 a.m. for the Raiders, their time.
Janikowski going to kick this one through the end zone. Will not be returned.
They can't use that excuse next week though, Tampa, since they're hanging out here for the week. Too much, not too much. It was you generally had enough time. It was when you had that Monday night game late and then getting home, traveling cross country that would have some effect on the following week.
Marquise Lee over the middle for a first down out to the 43-yard line. And Bortles, just a 4-man rush. He gets flushed from the pocket. A penalty marker is down. And the pass is complete and out of bounds at the 35-yard line is Lee once again.
Okay. Yeah,
holding, 68 offense, 10-yard penalty, still first down.
He had Khalil Mack on him.
It is just underway. Those of you awaiting that one. That pass out into the flat to Chris Ivory, and he is brought down. Bortles over the middle. And a penalty. Was he not triple covered?
He had a couple guys over the top, and
most of them were Raiders.
Pass interference. Number 53, defense. Ball will be placed in the spot of the foul. First down.
The Raiders haven't needed a whole lot in the second half. They haven't been nearly as productive.
Bortles scooped it out to Chris Ivory. It fell incomplete. Bortles. And that is picked off. Picked off by Reggie Nelson. Nelson still on his feet and out of bounds at about the 30-yard line.
Yeah, that ball didn't hit the ground. Robinson went down low to try and get it, and with Sean Smith in his hip pocket, got his hands on it, but
3 Jacksonville turnovers on the day. And
but like I said, it's not about the officials. They got to call what's going on the field. I mean, we could sit here and say all we want about, but both teams, they were clear penalties that they were being thrown. So
Jacksonville falls to 2-4, while the Raiders come out with a 33. 16 win. Coming up next, it's the Patriots and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Stay tuned for that. For Trent, for Jamie, for all of us here in Jacksonville, Greg Gumbel saying so long from Everbank Field. You've been watching the NFL on CBS.